Greetings everyone, CCX here. Welcome back to the Legends of the Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we ended up... Actually, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were doing the last portion of getting the last few heart pieces. And now, finally, we're going to be heading to Ikana. But first, there is a side quest that I need to promptly complete. Because if I don't complete it, then I'm going to be very, very sad. This guy here, and this is by far the most worst side quest in the game. You guys think the alien side quest or the what is it? The Andrew Cafe side quest is tedious. This side quest is by far the most annoying. You notice I have 4,902 rubies in the bank. Your goal is to deposit 5,000 rubies, and you can only deposit a limit of 5,499, I think it was, for some reason, because I don't get it. And also the transaction of withdrawing for 4 rubies, which is legitimately like real life when you're using certain particular ATMs. So what you want to do is, well, it actually really doesn't matter here. So I'm going to go ahead and deposit 200. Once you have deposited 5,000, you will get yourself a heart piece. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But anyways, that's your other heart piece. So now I'm going to cut to when I get to Ikana. So, be right back. Ugh. Okay, now we're finally in Ikana Canyon proper. Now, I guess I should mention something about a certain change. There's a certain the stone mask you can only get in the 3DS version. They moved him to the Great Bay Pirate Fortress, where you're climbing up to go ahead and shoot those bees. That's actually where he's located now. I guess I should have mentioned that prior when we were there, but who really cares? Anyways, if you end up having Tattle's notification come up, but if you wear the Garo's mask, this guy shows up. Master, you called. Whoa, calm it down, buddy. Oh, boy. Now, these guys are the Garos. You end up using your shield and just stab. Damn it, I'm jinxed. Can I just use my, my hook shot to kill him? No, that doesn't really. Oh, wait, no, I'm not cursed anymore. I'm not cursed. Stab him. There we go. Stab him in his big old, small old feet. Regrettable, although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. To cross the valley of Ikana, aim at the river beast with the arrowhead that freezes. Believe or disbelieve rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of the Garo. And he literally disappears. Yes, you can find Garo Masters all around Ikana, and they will go ahead and sport wonderful rare hints. Do you ever need their hints? No, not really. You don't really need their hints. Now, for this section here, you're of course going to need the ice arrows, and well, that's it. You're going to just need the ice arrows because you cannot progress without them. So yeah. They do change the colors of these Octoroks to bluish because, they wanted to give people the indication of, hey, you're supposed to use the, use those ice arrows to freeze them Octoroks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. But anyways, the goal here is to be able to find and complete Ikana as a whole. There are many. Well, actually, not really. Yeah, I get it, title. Thirst for blood. Whatever. Huh. That area looks very, very weird. Whatever. Huh. That looks like a music box. If you actually do come here in the morning, you'll see Saiken running around, and when you talk to him, and he ends up mentioning the music box house, but he also ends up trying to ask for your sword. Tato will hover above him and say, "No, you bastard! You're trying to go ahead and jack my friend's sword." And she's like, "Nah, man, I ain't about that life." So yeah, it's actually the first prompt that Tato turns red and not blue, yellow, or green. It's actually that's literally the only rare time you ever see that color in this game. Also, the real main attraction is the well, and I'll be going into more detail of that a little bit later after we go ahead and buy a wonderful map from Koji Kondo here. Yes, Tingle is based off of Koji Kondo. I think you kind of get more of that when you play Wind Waker, but I'm not really sure if you get it from here. You know, like most of these characters that end up appearing a lot, except for the Happy Mask Salesman, because he only appears the last time we'll ever see the Happy Mask Salesman is in friggin' Oracle of Ages. Look at that, it's a bunch of Gibdos. Yes, those guys are actually called Gibdos. Actually, no, they've always been called Gibdos. It's always weird because Gibdos are just Redeads wrapped up in bandages. That's it. But hello, hey, I know you guys. Sort of. The only one I know is Meg, but I don't remember the other three. Hey, how's it going? Ikana Kingdom was founded on this land, stained with the history of darkness, drenched in blood, even now in a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you're seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here, from a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. If you have faith... By the way, you guys look in the background that their models are not moving. That's weird. Then try saving these wandering spirits. This is a minigame which you have to pay for 30 rubies, and it's also timed. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Mercy is the least I can offer. Huh, that's fair. So yeah, it's you also can't wear the bunny hood. I know, you got 3 minutes. But now it's time to fight the Poe Sisters again. Amy. Alright, and no, not Amy from Sonic. You sad, sad little bastards. Even though I kind of wish we can slice Amy like this. That'd be kind of interesting. But anyways, Amy's gone. Wow, she was really pathetic. And she dropped the green ruby. But now we have to fight both of the Poe Sisters. I think one is Joe. Wow, that's a dumb name. And the other one is... What is your name? Beth. Yeah, see, this is the reason why I only remember Meg. Because, you know... Amy I could probably remember. Joe just sounds... Well, Joe is a female name as well. It's just that, you know, I rarely meet women named Joe. Except the only person who had the name Joe was in Scrubs. That very, very tough female intern. She's the only one I know that her name is Joe. But other than that, that's it. I'm Meg. And if you guys remember Meg from the Forest Temple, she does the same thing as she did in the Forest Temple. She ended up creating a bunch of copies for herself, and you have to go ahead and find the real one. Essentially, that's all you're really doing. I could not even see the real one, to be honest, so this is gonna be fun. Stop moving, please. Thank you. Sheesh. But yeah, if your hearts do fall below 3, that ghost man, woman, whatever her name is, will stop in the match. So yeah, it's for a reassurance so you don't get yourself killed. Wow, that was great. And yes, you cannot hit Meg if she ends up if you end up getting the wrong one. Oh, good. That's over. Oh, that was easy. I mean, that could have been done better, but as I said before, you can't really see. The camera for that fight is terrible. It seems their souls have been healed. I give it to you, Earthling possession, which the ladies kept taking. Thank you. Hey, how do you know my name? That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. Oh, that makes sense. I knew I would be coming here. Now my own soul has been healed too. With that, well, actually, we'll be seeing her again, but we'll be seeing her at the end of the final dungeon. So for now, we still have enough time, so... Wow, that place looks interestingly badass. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside here. This is our main attraction, the main place that we're supposed to actually visit. Alright. Wow, look at all of this. This place is dank and dark as all get out. Also, this place confused the crap out of me when I first played this area because I didn't understand what the hell was going on. So, yeah, that was fun. So, yeah. Remember the brother that we're supposed to actually be meeting? It's time to actually meet that son of a bitch. What business have you in the Ikana Kingdom, land where only the dead roam? It's me, Mario. Well, no, not really. This is no place for one as full of life as you. Well, aren't you a dick? Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That is fine. If that is the case, then sleep gently to the melody of darkness that the great composer Sharp shall play, and join the ranks of the dead. Now he will continuously, and I actually like this, is that he actually is moving. You can't really see it because he keeps damaging you. But, you know, let's heal him, shall we? Don't worry. We have the Song of Healing. It has worked so many times up until this point. So why should it fail now? Somehow my heart is eased. This melody has a serenity to it. And yet, to one of the dead of darkness, and like myself, a song like that no longer holds meaning for me. You shall end your futile resistance and quickly join the ranks of the dead. I didn't do anything. But the real song that you're supposed to play is actually the Song of Storm from his brother Flat. Because reasons. What is this? This song. Which is basically the song that these two made. No, it can't be. Oh no, my brains. I'm spinning all out of control. I don't get how this guy was preventing the water from, you know, being... By the way, that water is actually poisonous, too. But whatever. If you manage to ease and cleanse the soul of Sharp, the water will refill and, well, for some reason, activate the music box. Can I actually say something real quick? You guys know the ice cream trucks? You know that they only make that distinguished generic common theme. They no longer make the I actually don't remember what the song is called. That I don't hear no ice cream trucks making that sound piece anymore. Is there like a reason for that? Is it like because of copyrighted issues or whatever? And I guess I should be explaining this. The music box apparently ends up causing the Gyptos to raise their hands to Jesus and get synced into the ground, because why not? I actually literally thought I thought the moon was crashing because it was showing the animation of the moon. But no, that's not the case. But allowing that to happen causes the door to open. Flat, my dear brother, forgive your foolish brother who dreamt of the revival of the royal family. You who do not fear the dead. Trust me, I have like no emotions at this point. With my brother's song, you have broken the curse that was placed upon me. It is all thanks to you. Also, I probably have shown this, but the Song of Storm has the ability of getting rid of the jinx curse if you ever get jinxed by those bubbles. We dead should not be lingering here in this land. It was all the trick of the masked one who had upset things. Skull Kid again, huh? If you truly do not fear the dead, I wish for you to go to the temple in this land and sever the root of the evil curse that torments us. To do that, I, the only one who knows the way into the temple, shall direct you to the king. The king is in the ruins of the Ikana Castle, waiting the coming of the one who will break the curse. It seems like you guys were told that I was going to show up for this land to be able to save it. That seems to be a running theme. It's like everybody seems to know that Link was going to show up in Termina, but who the hell told you guys that I was coming? Anyways, what you want to do is you want to wear the stone mask, because there is a little girl who is running around, and if she sees you, she will run inside the house and lock the door. You can get her out by just, don't bother talking to her. She has, like, no significance anyway. If she does manage to seize you and she enters the house, you can just bomb the steps, I guess. But that's not the main attraction. The main attraction is this guy. Oh my gosh. It's a thing. Alright, I ain't got no time for this. What you want to do is you want to go and play the Song of Healing. Note to self, don't go guns a sword of blazing after this guy, or else his daughter will show up and tell you to go away, you mean, awful man. I'm not sure if that actually cancels out you getting the mask, but I really don't know. Don't bother. Pomela, which is, ironically, I think a drink. What have I been doing this whole time? You haven't been doing anything. You had a bad dream. You were just having a little nightmare. Huh, this guy was researching Gibdos. Also, the reason for why the Gibdos were surrounding the music box is because this guy went inside the well and he got cursed, and then Pomela pushed him into this cabinet here, and the Gibdos started to surround the place and started to, well, actually, no. You know what? I think that if we leave and we come back, we can probably go ahead and get the backstory and the gist of what the hell this guy was doing. So that's what we'll do. I'm pretty sure that she'll be cool. You better be cool. What you did for my father, thank you. But you helping us is a secret from my father. Whenever anything strange happens, my father immediately starts talking about doing research. And he does all kind of crazy things, so once he calms down a bit, I think I'll try convincing him to quit researching in this dangerous place and go back to town. So if my father sees you again, I'm sorry. That's legitimately cool. Alright, now let's talk to this guy. Oh, isn't this a fairy? Is this yours, young man? Oh, how do you know about fairies? I'm the famed academic who researched fairies, ghosts, and similar so-called supernatural phenomenon. Huh, that's actually pretty cool. I actually have a friend that's really interested in that. By the way, the song Farewell to Gibdos, which the music box is now playing, drives away Gibdos. That's a song that says Farewell to Gibdos? Alright, whatever. I discovered after many years of researching Gibdos. In regards to the ghosts, there isn't another academic who can match my knowledge, so ask me anything you like. Well, I kind of want to go ahead. It's been a long time since I've seen a fairy this lively. Say, man, would you permit me to research on this fairy? Sure, go nuts. Okay, he doesn't really say anything else. Well, alright. I thought, oh, there we go. Are you curious about that picture? Well, yeah, I'm looking at it. That is a mummified man. Its signified name is Gibdo. A tale in Ikana tells of the treasure that rests at the bottom of the well at the hilltop. It seems that the spirits of those who become Gibdos upon entering the well in search of that treasure are still lingering inside. It's been said going down there is purifying experience. Petrifying, not purifying. So even the mummy hunter may become mummified. Huh. So what about these guys? Are you curious about that picture? That is the ghost of a ninja. It's scientific signify. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't read. Scientific name is Garo Robe. They are merely shells that are empty on the inside. They're shells of spies from an enemy nation sent to investigate Ikana. They have been unable to forget their living days. Even now, their spirits' emptiness, cloaked in darkness, continue to spy. According to the rumors, those Garos frequently appear near the ranch on the far side of town. So, essentially, those Garo masters appeared around the ranch where the Gorman brothers are at. So, essentially, they probably could have lived there, now that I think about it. But that's probably way too much detail. Also, fun fact, the all-night mask is kind of like is a torture mask, and it's also kind of like an S&M mask. Like, it literally, since it disables you from sleeping, it's a really huge torture mask. And, you know, most people probably use that to go ahead and cause you to never sleep. But the real major major attraction is this empty well. Enter prohibited due to ghost sighting. That's always lovely. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. In the next episode, I'll be going into more detail about this well. I've been CCX, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. CCX, over and out of here. See yas.